It just rises up out of the desert.
It rises up about 200 feet to be exact. This is the Fort Rock State Natural Area. It sits adjacent to the sleepy community of Fort Rock. It is the near circle of towering rock that gives it the look of a fort. Notice that I called it Fort Rock State Natural Area, not State Park.
It's designated as a state natural area, and we want to keep it natural. So that designation's in place to really preserve the natural historic value of this landmark.
And that history is impressive. Well-preserved footwear of the native people who once lived here were discovered right here.
It's absolutely historically significant. One of the oldest known human artifacts were found there in 1938. Luther Cressman, who was out of the Oregon State University archaeology department, found the first pair of footwear. So they were sage bark sandals. Yeah, and there's a big stash of them over in that cave where we did have, human occupants live, and it's the one of the oldest established human occupancies. And that's a big deal because most Oregon's history is, 1800s.
Right.
It doesn't usually go back that far, so it's a pretty big deal.
This whole valley was once an Ice Age lake, and Fort Rock was an island peeking above its surface. So what is there to do at Fort Rock State Natural Area besides dropping your jaw at its amazing historical and geological magnificence?
Lots of wildlife viewing, bird watching, hiking and walking. It's a 1.1 mile loop within the center of the caldera here. Great picnicking, lots of really, really great stargazing area.
In non-COVID times, you can sign up for a tour of the area.
In normal times, what we offer is a guided tour by ranger staff that will take you to the actual Fort Rock cave.
This is an easy day trip from Central Oregon. Pack some hiking shoes, bring some water, and maybe pack a meal, or you can find restaurants in nearby Silver Lake or Christmas Valley. And by nearby, I mean about 30 miles. And do not forget your camera.
Just a really neat place to explore, and you can learn about the history, reading some of the exhibits, and just knowing that you're sharing a place that was used, 1,000 years ago by native folks is really neat.
On the western edge of the Oregon Outback at Fort Rock State Natural Area, this is Dave Jones for Destination Oregon.